I've seen quite a lot of people say that there isn't much of a buzz for this Wilder Fury rematch. They say that the fight isn't being promoted very well, or perhaps it's just not that compelling a matchup. Well, if you're looking for entertainment in the lead up to this fight, look no further than John Fury, Tyson's dad, who is always great value when it comes to interviews and what have you, always provides entertainment, at least for my taste. He's extremely entertaining. Look, he says a lot of things which are questionable to say the least in terms of their veracity, but if you're just looking for someone to lighten up your day a little bit, have a watch of a John Fury interview. And of course now, well, for the past few Tyson Fury fights, he's been on BT Sport. And in this particular video, which you can watch on the BT Sport Boxing YouTube channel, this is just a short clip, and he's in this round table with David Haye and a couple other people. And he bets David Haye, is it 50 grand or 100 grand, that Deontay Wilder is going to crack mentally in the fight. And you see, John Fury is a very intense character. And to him, this is the way it seems anyway, anybody who picks Wilder to win has it in for his son. He can't seem to understand that some people are just being objective. And it's not that they want Deontay Wilder to win, it's just that's what they genuinely think is going to happen. I mean, I've seen a lot of people in my boxing group and on my videos in the comment section who really don't like Wilder, but yet they're picking Wilder to win. So, again, John, very intense character, takes it personal when people pick against his son. But when he was picking Charles Martin to beat Anthony Joshua or various people to beat AJ, should they take it personal? You know? Anyway, that's part of the fun, I guess, of John Fury and why he's such compelling viewing. But I urge all of you to go watch this. Hopefully they release the full version. I'm sure they will in the lead up to the fight. I can't wait to see it because Gypsy John, again, is on one of his epic rants, pointing fingers and betting people money. Now, as far as what he says in terms of Wilder cracking mentally, Wilder looked uncomfortable when he was in Ireland and also the UK in the lead up to the first Fury fight. But once he was back in America, he looked way more comfortable again. So he was a fish out of water in Ireland. Apparently he got heckled or something by the crowd because that was at a Frampton show, if memory serves me correct. And Fury was on the undercard against Pianetta. And yeah, he looked uncomfortable. Apparently he'd been heckled and had beer thrown on him and whatnot. And look, as good a fighter as Deontay Wilder is, you can still feel intimidated if there's loads of fans and you're outnumbered by a large amount and there's loads of fans and they're acting aggressively towards you. I don't care how tough you are, you're not going to be able to take on 1,000 people, okay? So I can understand Deontay maybe feeling a little bit edgy and a little bit of a fish out of water in that situation. Once he was back to America, there was no problems at all. Maybe John Fury saw, because John Fury was saying when Wilder was present at that particular show that Wilder's cracked already, he's mentally gone. But I just think he was overlooking the fact that Wilder was a fish out of water in that situation and in that environment. The fight against Fury, his son, Tyson, won't be taking place in that environment. It's going to be taking place the same place as the first fight in America, where Wilder is perfectly comfortable. Now, he says that Wilder didn't crack first time around because his son was a shell of himself. He says that if his son had been in there against Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, or Evander Holyfield, he would have got knocked out in 2 rounds by any of those guys. A year ago, the version of Tyson Fury who went in with Wilder the first time. Now, I don't know whether that's true, but I can understand where he's coming from. He says that his son is just going to be a completely different animal in the rematch. Way more strength, way more, aggression in him and the ability to take it to Wilder. But as much as he's got that, tactically, that plays into Wilder's hands as far as I'm concerned. So he can be even more strong than he was first time around. The strength can be wiped out with one Deontay Wilder right hand. We've seen that time and time again with the guy. So it's going to be fascinating. And as I say, any of you who feel like you're not sufficiently entertained with the build-up, just go and watch John Fury. Now, bottom line for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you, is build-up is a bonus. What we really care about is the actual fight itself. The build-up is just to sell tickets and sell pay-per-views, but the fight itself is what gets most of us excited. So, to me, this is an intriguing fight. I can't say I'm head over heels, excited and jumping out of my skin about this rematch, but it's just very intriguing because Fury is going to be physically stronger and maybe even sharper than he was first time around. But then again, Deontay Wilder might have improved a little bit. So it's an intriguing one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's Hatman, I'm out. Hatman merch is now available. We got t-shirts, vests, hoodies, and more. Just click the link below. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.